Do you ever feel like you're performing for an invisible audience, constantly seeking approval and validation from others? It's as if you're living life on a stage, but the spotlight never shines on your true self. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of people are trapped in a cycle of people-pleasing, sacrificing their own happiness and authenticity to fit in. But what if I told you there's a way to break free from this exhausting pursuit of approval? Imagine living with unshakable confidence, true to yourself and indifferent to others' opinions. In this video, we're diving into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, guided by the teachings of the legendary Marcus Aurelius. Discover how to cultivate self-respect and inner peace by embracing your authentic self. Get ready to reclaim your life from the clutches of approval-seeking and step into a world where your self-worth is determined by you and you alone. If you appreciate what we're doing here, please hit the subscribe button and watch the video to the end. Topic 1. Self-validation. Marcus Aurelius, an ancient philosopher, noticed something intriguing about human behavior. He observed that while we all say we love ourselves, we often care much more about what other people think of us than what we think of ourselves. This creates a strange paradox where we seek approval from others while claiming to value ourselves. Aurelius believed that true happiness and self-worth don't come from others' opinions or likes on social media. Instead, he taught that we should learn to appreciate ourselves for who we are. This means recognizing our strengths, qualities, and accomplishments without constantly seeking approval or validation from others. By shifting our mindset in this way, we can cultivate a deep sense of self-respect and inner confidence. Topic 2. Embrace solitude. In today's busy world filled with constant noise and distractions, the idea of spending time alone with our thoughts might seem unusual or even uncomfortable. However, Marcus Aurelius saw solitude as essential for personal growth and understanding. He believed that by setting aside just 10 to 15 minutes each day to be truly alone with our thoughts, away from phones and screens, we can reconnect with our true selves. This time allows us to reflect on our values, goals, and aspirations without the influence of others. Solitude provides a peaceful retreat where we can find clarity and discover what truly matters to us. It's about embracing the stillness within ourselves and letting our authentic selves emerge without the pressures of external expectations. Topic 3. Control your desires. Marcus Aurelius recognized that many of our desires, especially those rooted in seeking approval from others, often lead to disappointment and unhappiness. He believed in the importance of controlling these desires to achieve inner peace. For example, imagine someone who constantly checks social media for likes and comments on their posts. Instead of tying their self-worth to external validations, Aurelius would advise focusing on sharing thoughts or creativity without expecting anything in return. This shift in mindset allows us to detach from the need for approval and find fulfillment within ourselves. By scaling back our desires for external validation, we can cultivate a sense of tranquility and self-assurance that no amount of likes or compliments could ever provide. It's about finding contentment and confidence from within, rather than seeking it from others. Topic 4. Perspective on social opinions. Marcus Aurelius had a unique perspective on how we should view the opinions of others. He didn't suggest ignoring or dismissing them entirely, but rather advocated for a balanced approach. Aurelius understood that it's not the opinions themselves that disturb us, but our reactions and emotional responses to them. Imagine someone receiving criticism at work or negative comments on social media. Instead of letting these opinions shake their confidence, Aurelius would advise observing them objectively. This means acknowledging the feedback, considering if there's anything constructive to learn from it, and then letting go of the rest. By practicing this mindset, we can maintain our self-respect and inner peace amidst the judgments and criticisms that come our way. It's about developing a resilient attitude where external opinions don't define our self-worth, but instead provide opportunities for growth and reflection. Topic 5. Live in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius believed that much of our unhappiness stems from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. He emphasized the importance of living in the present moment as a key to inner peace and self-respect. Imagine someone who is constantly regretting past mistakes or anxiously anticipating future challenges. Aurelius would encourage them to focus their attention on the here and now. This means being fully engaged in whatever task or situation is at hand, whether it's a conversation with a friend, completing a work project, or simply enjoying a quiet moment alone. By staying present, we can free ourselves from the insecurity and need for approval that often come from ruminating on the past or future. Topic 6. Practical steps. 7-day challenge. To apply Marcus Aurelius's wisdom in our daily lives, we can take on a practical 7-day challenge. Each day focuses on a specific practice aimed at fostering self-respect and reducing the need for external approval. For instance, on day 1, we can identify what triggers our desire for validation from others. This might involve noticing situations or interactions where we feel the most pressure to seek approval. On day 2, we can dedicate time to solitude and self-reflection, perhaps setting aside 10 to 15 minutes to be alone with our thoughts without distractions. Day 3 challenges us to actively control our desires for external validation by, for example, refraining from checking social media for likes or comments. Day 4 encourages us to observe social opinions objectively, acknowledging them without letting them affect our self-confidence. Day 5 focuses on living fully in the present moment, redirecting our thoughts from past regrets or future worries to what is happening right now. Day 6 is a time to celebrate our progress and reflect on how these practices are helping us cultivate greater self-respect. Finally, on day 7, we can make a plan to continue integrating these principles into our daily lives beyond the challenge. Topic 7. Marcus Aurelius Challenge. For those ready to commit more deeply, there's the Marcus Aurelius Challenge, a 30-day journey to embody the philosopher's teachings on self-respect and inner peace. This challenge involves practicing the 5 secrets, shifting our mindset from seeking external validation to nurturing self-worth, embracing solitude and self-reflection daily, actively controlling our desires for approval, observing social opinions objectively, and anchoring ourselves in the present moment. This challenge encourages us to step out of our comfort zones and confront our ingrained habits of seeking approval. By dedicating ourselves to these principles for a month, we can experience profound changes in our self-perception and resilience,